Well, good morning, everyone. I would like to welcome you to the campus of Lamar High School for the 2021 Lamar Invitational Volleyball Tournament. Taking place at the moment will be the first of 6 total games played by both the College Heights Varsity and Junior Varsity volleyball teams. Starting off the day will be the College Heights Varsity team squaring off against Purdy. Starting out for Purdy, we have number 14, Cavery Postlewaite serving. Serve from Postlewaite, picked up by Griezmer. Yukina. Griezmer will send that one over. The dig by McKenna Props, unable to be handled, and that'll be the first point for College Heights as they will lead 5-4. The starters for Purdy, we have number 12, Hadley Hughes, and number 4, McKenna Props. I believe I got all of them. And the serve from Hayes, going through the air. Griezmer with the pass. Colin, bump sets, and that will be a point for Purdy as College Heights was in the net. They will take the lead by 1 now, 6-5. That will send Hayes back to the service line. Yukina with the pass. Colin sets right back to Yukina. She'll send that one in, and a great hit from Lauren Yukina as that goes right between Hayes and Props. That'll be a point to tie things up once again for College Heights as the score is now 6-6. Maddie Collin will serve for the Lady Cougars. Her serve flying through the air. Hayes with the pass. Set by Postlewaite, tipped over. Collin with the dig. Set by Messina. Lawrence goes into the net with that one. That'll put Purdy back up by 1, sending Salazar to the service line. Ball's in play from Salazar. Messina with the pass. Colin will set Addie Lawrence. A high one dug by Hayes. Set by Henderson. And that'll be a point for Purdy. Number 9, Rayleigh Henderson is checked into the match. Serve from Salazar. Yukina will pick that one up. Colin gets it out of the net. Yukina dug by Salazar. Postlewaite going to Hughes. Blocked at the net by Lauren Yukina. Jumping up and sending that ball back into Purdy's court. Yukina will go back to serve. And that'll be picked up. Free ball, Henderson. Colin will set Lawrence. She'll send that one over. Dig by Hayes. And miscommunication between Postlewaite and Bolin as they are unable to get under the ball. And that will put College Heights back up by 1, I believe. Or not. I believe it is tied 8-8. Yukina's serve picked up by Salazar. Free ball by Postlewaite, picked up by Colin. Messina bump sets Lawrence. She'll tip that one over. Great hustle by Bolin. Colin back sets Griezmer, and they cannot get it over. Score is now 9-8 in favor of Purdy. Rotation change for Purdy as number 10, Ava Perryman, will enter the match for Alyssa Bolin. Perryman serves. Messina with the pass. Set by Colin. Goes to Lawrence. Great dig by Hayes. Perryman. Postlewaite will free ball. Yukina picks that one up. Colin sets a quick to Lawrence. And a great dig by Salazar. Hayes with the bump set. Right to Hughes. She'll tip it over. Messina passes. Griezmer tipped. And a kill for Lindsay Griezmer to tie things up at 9 apiece. I'll put Marley Woodford at the service line. Woodford serve. Not Perryman, Postlewaite. Fanning tips it over, and the freshman Libby Fanning getting her first kill of the match. Now Marley Woodford going back to serve again for the Cougars. Sends that one through the air, and Perryman can't handle the serve, and that'll be an ace for Marley Woodford to put the Lady Cougars up by 2. Serve from Woodford in the air. Hayes. Perryman. Bump sets, and Fanning gets the overpass and tips it into Purdy's court for another kill. And College Heights will push their lead to 3, sending Woodford back to the service line once again. Her serve flying through the air, picked up by Postlewaite. Set by Perryman, right back to Postlewaite. Yukina will dig. Set by Collin, goes to Lawrence. She rises up in a great dig by Hayes, but it goes right back to College Heights. Collin sets right back to Lawrence, and a great line hit from Addie Lawrence. And the Cougars' lead swells to 4, scores 13-9 in favor of College Heights. Woodford serves. Postlewaite. Perryman sends that one over, and a free ball. Collin. Yukina passes. Lawrence sends that one over. Dug by Salazar. Perryman sets to Hughes. Her hit is picked up, and Lawrence will tip it right back over. Set by Perryman right back to Hughes. Dug by Collin. Yukina passes. Lawrence. She'll send that one deep, and just a bit too deep, as that'll cut College Heights' lead down to 3. Marley Woodford will come out. Ava Messina will step back in. And now that'll send Hadley Hughes to the service line. Ball's in the air from Hughes. Messina. Collin. Sets to Griesemer. Griesemer sends that one deep, and that is out. And that'll be a point for Purdy, bringing College Heights' lead down to 2. And sending Hughes back to the service line again for the Lady Eagles. Serve from Hughes, picked up by Yukina. Collins sets a quick one to Lawrence! And Lawrence rising above the net and slamming that ball down into the hardwood, giving College Heights their 14th point of the first set and pushing their lead back up to 3. Lawrence's kill sends herself to the service line. She will serve. And Salazar is unable to handle the serve, and that'll be an ace for Addie Lawrence. Serves in the air from Lawrence once again. Back to Salazar. Hayes. Free ball. Perryman picked up by Messina. Collin sets. Griesemer. And a great hard-driven hit from Lindsay Griesemer. Rising up, getting the kill, and putting the Lady Cougars up by 5. Lawrence stepping back behind the service line, sends that one over, and Salazar will shank the pass, and that'll be another ace for Addie Lawrence. Lady Cougars lead by 6. Serve from Lawrence. Hayes picks that one up. Purdy is unable to return it. And that will push the Lady Cougars lead to 7. Addie Lawrence looking to continue her service run for College Heights. Lawrence the serve. And another ace. Addie Lawrence's 3rd ace from this trip to the service line, as Salazar once again is unable to handle Lawrence's serve. Lady Cougars lead by 8 in the first set. Scores 19-11 in favor of College Heights. Salazar handles that one. Perryman. Hayes, free ball picked up by Messina. Collin tips it over. A brilliant play from the setter, Maddie Collin, to put College Heights up by 9. Scores 20-11. Or maybe not, as A violation was called against Maddie Collin. I would guess her hand was either over the net or in the net. Anyway, the lead has been cut down to 7, and now serving for the Lady Eagles will be Henderson. She'll send that one into the net, and that'll push the lead right back up to 8 for the Lady Cougars. Lindsay Griesemer will go back to serve for College Heights. She'll send that one over. Picked up by Props. Lawrence picks up that hit. Yukina sends that one over. Props. Perryman sends that one over. Messina will pick it up. Collin. Yukina. And by unfortunate chance, right as Lauren Yukina was rising up to get that kill, a ball rolls into, and the Lady Cougars lead is now back up to 9, their largest lead of the match. Griesemer's serve, and she'll send that one a bit too deep. Lead is cut back down to 8, and that will send Postleway to the service line for Purdy. Rotation changes. Rayleigh Henderson goes to the bench, and Alyssa Bolin steps back into the match. Serve from Postleway. Messina will pass. Collin sets. Yukina into the net, and that'll be a point for the Lady Eagles. As College Heights lead is cut down to 7, Postleway will step back to the service line. Serve from Postleway. Messina will pick that one up. Collin up into the net. Collin. And Collin with a double hit as the ball is bouncing around on the basketball goal. Playing in this gym, it's hard to deal with those, especially since it bounces around there in kind of a weird way. Yukina with the kill as Hughes is unable to handle the hit from Lauren Yukina, and that'll put College Heights lead back up to 7. Score is 22-15 in favor of the Lady Cougars. The libero, Ava Messina, will step to the service line. Messina's serve. And Messina steps over the service line, bringing the Lady Cougars lead right back down to 6. And now Allie Hayes will send that one under the net, and that'll be a point for College Heights. Setter Maddie Collin will find herself back at the service line. Serve from Collin into the net. And that'll bring the lead right back down to 6. And now stepping back to serve for Purdy will be Nancy Salazar, as Rayleigh Henderson will step into the match for McKenna Props. Serve from Salazar, picked up by Yukina. Collin sets right back to Yukina. She'll rise up and get the kill. And Lauren Yukina, with springs for legs, is feeling bouncy today as she rises up and gets another kill, putting College Heights at set point. Yukina, her serve, sailing, picked up by Hayes. Postleway, and that one will be sent into the net by Hughes. And College Heights will win the first set 25-17, leading 1-0 in their first match in pool play against Purdy. And I believe the teams are switching benches. As I mentioned earlier, this game will be the first of 3 games played by College Heights Varsity, and the junior varsity team will also have 3 games today. College Heights will be playing at The varsity team will be playing this game. They will play again at 10:45, and they will play their last pool play game at 12:15. The junior varsity will play their first game at 9:15, and then they have another game right after that at 10 o'clock, and they have their last game at 12:15 as well. So since both of the courts that the teams will be playing on are in this same gym, I will get to call 2 games at once, and you guys will get to watch 2 games at once, as the College Heights varsity team and the JV team will be playing their last pool play games of the day at the same time. After pool play is over, bracket play will start at 1 o'clock. We don't know exactly when each team will be playing. I will get that information to you as soon as I receive it, but I probably won't find that out until probably after the last game. College Heights at the moment is playing Purdy for their first game. I believe they will play Liberal for their next game, and then they will play Butler, a team of which I have not heard of yet. I would assume they're pretty good, though. They will play. Anyway, we will get ready to start the second set. College Heights won the first set. If you're just joining us, College Heights won the first set 25-17. Starting out the second set for us will be Ava Messina. She will serve, and the pass is shanked by Bolin, and that'll be an ace for Ava Messina, as College Heights gets their first point of the second set, leading 5-4. Messina serves again, and that pass is shanked by Hughes, and back-to-back aces for Ava Messina. Great way to start off the second set for College Heights. Messina serving again. Overpass picked up by Lawrence. Collins sets Yukina. She'll send that one into the net, and that'll be Purdy's first point of the second set. Going back to serve for the Lady Eagles will be number 14, Avery Postlethwaite. She will send that one over. Yukina will pick that one up. Woodford passes. None of Lady Cougars can get to it in time, and that will be a point for Purdy, and we are now tied at 6 points apiece, with Postlethwaite going back to the service line once again. Serve from Postlethwaite, picked up by Messina. Collin setting Yukina, and that's a tight set into the net. Yukina can't get under it, and Purdy will take the lead by 1. Serve from Postlethwaite. Griesemer. Collin bump sets Yukina. That one's a little farther off the net, and Yukina able to corral this one, and she'll get the kill and knot us up at 7 apiece. That'll send the sophomore setter, Maddie Collin, to the service line. Serve from Collin. Picked up by Props. Postlethwaite sets. Hayes. That's another tight set into the net. Hayes can't corral it, and that will put College Heights back up by 1. Collin will serve again. She'll send that one over. And an ace for Maddie Collin, putting the Lady Cougars back up by 2. Brilliantly placed serve by Maddie Collin, and a great showing of pinpoint accuracy on that serve. Collin serving again. And Hughes passes that one right into the basketball goal, and those things are starting to become irritants for both teams, as well as probably the 2 teams playing over on the other court, which are Lamar and Jasper. Collin will serve again. Hughes shanks the pass, and another ace for Maddie Collin, her 3rd of the set. Maddie Collin with a spectacular performance, so spectacular, in fact, that it will draw a timeout from Lamar and Coach Andrea Fast. Well, it's never a bad day to watch volleyball, but I understand that it is pretty early to get up and watch some of these games. So if you're tuning in to watch these games with us today at about 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning, around that time, we appreciate you tuning in to watch. And coming out of the timeout, Collin will serve. Purdy is unable to return it, and the lead swells to 5 for the Lady Cougars. Collin once again going back to the service line. And Maddie Collin picked up by props. And Hughes sets to Postlewaite, who will free ball. And it is tipped by Messina. But she's unable to corral the free ball. And that'll be a point for Purdy. That will cut College Heights' lead down to 4. Serve from Hayes. Good serve, but she stepped on the line, so that will wash it from the scoreboard. That will put College Heights back up by 5 here in the second set. Serving for College Heights will be Lauren Yukonaw. Hayes, Salazar, Postlewaite, free ball picked up by Yukonaw. Collin will set Lawrence. She'll send that one over, and a great angle hit by Addie Lawrence. Another kill for the superstar junior as she puts College Heights up by 6. That will send Yukonaw back to the service line, sending that one over, and an ace for Lauren Yukonaw as College Heights continues their complete and utter dominance of Purdy. Scores 15-8 in favor of the Lady Cougars. Serve from Yukonaw goes into the net. And that'll cut the lead back down to 6, sending Nancy Salazar to the service line for Purdy. Salazar puts it in play. Griesemer with the overhead pass, picked up by Collin, who will set right back. Griesemer, and another angle hit and a kill for College Heights, this time courtesy of Lindsay Griesemer. That'll send Marley Woodford to the service line. College Heights leading by 7 here in the second set. Serve from Woodford, picked up by Salazar. Postlewaite, Hughes tips it over. Woodford with the pass. Collin sets Griesemer, tipping it over. Brilliant hit from Griesemer. Good placement on the hit. That will put College Heights up by 8, and Marley Woodford will step back to serve once again. She'll send that one flying through the air. Salazar picks it up, and it hits the basketball goal again. And an ace from Marley Woodford, I think. I don't think so. I didn't count it, so. Salazar will pick it up. Postlewaite. Free ball, Hughes. That one will not make it over the net. And that will be a point for College Heights as they now lead by 9, and Woodford going back to the service line will serve again. Serve from Woodford just makes it over the net. It's tipped by Postlewaite, and another ace from Marley Woodford. And College Heights has been serving up aces left and right. Woodford serves. And speaking of aces, another one coming from Marley Woodford. And they did count the other ace from Woodford where the ball bounced off the basketball goal, which will push College Heights' lead up to 12. Woodford, high arcing serve, picked up by Salazar. Postlethwaite into the net, tipped back over by Fanning and Lawrence. And that'll push the lead to 13. Or is it? They called a net violation on College Heights, which will cut the lead down to 11. Now number 10, Ava Perryman will serve. And Collins sets Lawrence. She'll send that one over. Salazar with a great dig. Down to 11. Score is 22-11 in favor of the Lady Cougars. And that will send Hadley Hughes to the service line for the Purdy Lady Eagles. Serve from Hughes, going through the air. Yukonah will pick that one up. Griesemer passes. Fanning tips it over. And Henderson will send that one over. Yukonah with the dig. Collin will pick that one up. She'll tip it over. Dug by Perryman. Yukonah passes. Collin will set Griesemer, and she'll send that one too deep, and that will cut the College Heights lead down to 10, sending Hughes back to the service line. And the serve from Hughes, picked up by Griesemer. Collin will bump set. Griesemer sends that one over. Puts it right in between the two lines of defense, putting College Heights lead back up to 11. And that'll earn Griesemer another kill on the stat sheet, and that'll send Griesemer to the service line as well. Serve from Griesemer, and another ace for College Heights. Lindsay Griesemer adding to the total. College Heights leading by 12. They are at match point. Griesemer sends that one into the net, cutting the lead down to 11. College Heights, however, still at match point, winning 24-13. And the serve from Rayleigh Henderson. Messina with the overpass, picked up by Perriman. Perriman overpasses right back to Messina. Collin sets Yukonah. Yukonah goes into the net, and the lead is down to 10. That'll send Henderson back to the service line. Henderson's serve would have been an ace if not for a ball from the other match rolling into play. Henderson will serve again. Serve from Henderson, high arcing. Messina. Collins sets Yukonah, and that will seal the deal. Lauren Yukonah getting yet another kill and pushing College Heights to a 25-14 second set victory. They sweep Purdy in their first match of pool play. Getting off and starting the day the right way are the Lady Cougars. After winning this match, they will be playing again at 10:45 against Liberal back here on this same court. Here in just a minute after the Jasper and Lamar game is over, the score is now 20-18 in favor of Lamar, I believe. After this game, the College Heights junior varsity team will be playing Diamond's varsity team. It is scheduled to start at about 9:15. So we are going to sign off for a minute. I'm Curtis Davenport, and as always, thank you for tuning in.